When I was a freshman at UW, meandering through Red Square, I heard shouts of, "Ski for free!" This moment began my Husky winter sports career, where I found the people I would call my family for the next 4 years. Joining the club allowed me to ski every weekend in winter, teach lessons to young shredders, and stay at a cabin with 40 other UW students, all for free because the club covers our costs with profits made from teaching lessons. As a Coloradan who learned to ski when I was a toddler, joining this group was a no-brainer for me. Before I could join, I needed gear, so I took the bus to the Newport Ski Swap and bought a set of used skis and ill-fitting boots for $300. The following years, I became one of the people tabling in Red Square and shouting about skiing for free, where we'd always receive lots of questions about if we could teach UW students to ski or board, or if we provided gear. Generally, the answer to these questions was no. Our club has traditionally been made up of individuals who already know how to ski or board, and who already have gear or have the means to purchase it. There are 3 snow sports-related clubs at UW. Husky Snow Club is a large group that organizes ride shares to local mountains. Husky Ski Team trains for racing competitions around the region, and Husky Winter Sports members instruct ski and snowboard lessons. The UW snow sports community has made my college experience, but I know that if I hadn't learned to ski so young or had the $300 for my gear, I might not have been able to participate. After sustaining a knee injury in 2020, I gained a new perspective on how important this sport was to me once it was taken away. I also saw more clearly how the lack of an affordable and welcoming pathway for beginners at UW and beyond has continued trends of participants being largely white and wealthy. While injured and unable to ski during my junior year as a HWS officer, I realized that the club had the capability to expand access to snow sports for UW students, and that's where 0 to 60 was born. Through my role as a co-president with Kate Wilkinson and in collaboration with our equity officers Emma Moss and Annalise Pree, we founded the program in fall 2022 as a subset of Husky Winter Sports, which aims to expand inclusivity of the snow sports community. The program increases access for UW students who have previously faced barriers to participation by providing gear, transportation, tickets, and instruction at little or no cost. The program gets its namesake from the 60 chairlift, the most challenging lift at Summit Central where Husky Winter Sports members teach our lessons. We hope to assist beginners in getting from zero experience to shredding on 60. This project captures the planning of a pilot Ski for Free event, which was one of several initiatives of the program this year. My project includes literature review, data analysis, and documentation of the event. Beyond those elements, this capstone highlights the collaborative efforts of the 0 to 60 team. Recreational ski culture first became popular in the US after World War II. According to Coleman, early American resorts pushed an image of European ski culture that excluded people of color, helping create an ethnic whiteout on the ski slopes. Skiing was not just a form of recreation, but a signifier of high class. Mountain resorts were one of the many places that manifested as white spaces, both due to social and economic forces. Harrison's concept of racial spatiality explores how even when there are no policies governing who enters a certain space, there is a social expectation for certain races to occupy particular spaces. This concept continues to manifest. According to the National Ski Areas Association in 2022, 88% of ski resort visitors were white. One major contributor to this statistic is the way that skiing and snowboarding are often passed on generationally. My survey of UW students identified that 76% of comfortable skiers and boarders learned from their parents, and that 56% of them learned from the ages of 1 to 5 years old. Of those that identified as comfortable with snow sports, 94% were white. Besides being brought into the snow sports community by family members, there are many other barriers, including cost, transportation, time commitment, fear of injury, and intimidation. Particularly for students and historically marginalized communities, cost is a central barrier to participating in snow sports. Acquiring gear and a lift ticket for a single day of riding costs between $110 and $170, utilizing student discounts and going to the most inexpensive mountain. Getting a season pass and season rentals will bring the cost to nearly $1,000, which does not include other essential costs, including transportation and snow clothing. If these sports are so expensive and difficult to access, why try to participate in them? One key benefit of skiing and snowboarding is getting to spend time outdoors in the winter. Studies have shown that time spent outdoors benefits both mental and physical health. Particularly for Seattle residents, where the dark winter months take their toll on mental health, having a fun way to get outside, connect with the land, and exercise during winter is an important part of maintaining a positive mood. Snow sports also promote resiliency by nature. Falling is guaranteed in these sports. The process of getting back up again and improving over time helps to create more resilient, courageous individuals. For college students specifically, snow sports offer connections with a broader community of students where you can foster friendships and support networks. I believe that it's important for all UW students to have the ability to try skiing or boarding if they would like to, so we set out to plan Ski for Free, a fully compensated day on the mountain exclusively for beginners from communities that have traditionally been excluded from these sports. In addition to funds from Husky Winter Sports, I acquired additional resources from the Mary Gates Leadership Scholarship and the Individual Support Grant through the Community Environment and Planning major. We began by gathering ski and snowboard gear through donations as well as making a purchase of former rental gear from Mountain to Sound outfitters. We built our own gear garage and learned how to safely adjust the gear. Next, we began the marketing phase to find participants. With guidance from Justice, Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Literature and a conversation with professional equity consultant Julia Ismail, we created materials that appealed specifically to underrepresented groups and placed them in strategic locations around campus, including the Ethnic and Cultural Center, the Intellectual House, and the Commuter and Transfer Commons. We also sent the information to all of UW's culturally specific organizations. We utilized an interest form to limit participants to those who had never previously skied or snowboarded due to access barriers. As an optional question on the form, we asked, why do you want to learn skiing or boarding? What has prevented you from trying it in the past? One respondent wrote, I am just very excited. I haven't been out hiking in general or just anywhere in nature, so I think I am more excited to get the chance to be outside and enjoy time with other people. What has prevented me was the cost of everything and even just getting to the destination. I think it interests me more that this opportunity looks to include marginalized groups, and it makes me feel reassured I won't be left behind. We were luckily able to take everyone who was interested in attending, and next we invited the group to a meet and greet 2 weeks before the event. This event allowed us to explain more about Ski for Free, answer questions, show boot demos, break the ice, and of course meet and greet over some Costco pizza. We also used the event as a time to get people fitted up with properly adjusted gear, including boots, skis or boards, snow pants, jackets, gloves, and helmets. Finally, after months of planning and a year of dreaming, Ski for Free arrived on April 16, 2023. 32 beginners and 19 Husky Winter Sports instructors crammed into a big yellow school bus and headed up to the summit at Snoqualmie. We helped each other get on our gear and finally hit the slopes.
We have successfully geared up all 32 people with us. We're headed up the mountain.
Get that shred on!
No. Yes, I'm nervous. I don't want to fall, so yeah. But I'm looking forward to it, so I've never done it, so.
No, I'm excited. Don't injure myself.
I've been waiting for this.
I'm excited but nervous.
Nice.
But we're just gonna wait.
You guys are gonna rock it.
Thank you.
I don't want to hit you.
I'll move out of the way.
Okay.
God, I'm nervous.
I'm on cloud 9, so far off the ground, literally.
Yeah.
So I feel like, maybe I was like born to ski. I don't know. But yeah, this is my first time, and I'd like to be here again. I think the hardest part is falling and getting up, and the shoes definitely take some adjusting.
So much fun. It was a little scary at first, and then she fell down, which gave me the confidence,
I've always wanted to go, I just never had the opportunity to go. Like, my friends sometimes go, but like I never had the gear or, never had the time. So I'm a rollerblader, so I've always love like going down steep hills. So I thought maybe skiing would be a lot like it, and I think it's similar, and I really like
I
it.
definitely thought that that was not something that I would ever get to in college, because I did not plan on getting a car, and I currently don't have one. And it just seemed like there were so many logistics, like planning how to get passes, how long the pass should be, and then like all the different gear that you had to coordinate. And I'm so glad that Husky Winter Sports was able to kind of hold my hand through it, in fact do most of it for me. Yeah, I was very intimidated by the whole process, just as I am very intimidated by this lift. So that was very nice, and I'm glad I have you all here on this lift with me.
Yeah, we're glad to have cold and expensive and hard.
And what do you think now that you've had a day out on this lift?
It's very warm. When you fall and you have to get up, it takes a lot of energy. Luckily for me, it's been like compensated, so it makes me believe that winter sports are accessible to like all people. You just have to, you know, have some people that invest in you. And I think though it is hard, it's super fun. Like I could commit to this like once a month. For sure.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thought it was some like you have to be a pro in order to do it, and you need like extensive trainings. But I was really impressed by you guys. Really good teaching, and I was ready to go in just a few times.
Really hard. It looked hella hard. But I thought it was cool though. I thought snowboarding was pretty cool. Definitely a learning experience. Very humbling. But I'm not mad at what I did today. I'm really happy about it. It was fun.
I feel like I could like be an Olympic skier now.
At this point,
like, yeah,
put me up at the very top.
yeah,
I'm
like
ready.
Michael Phelps has competition. I don't know if he does skiing, but like, you know.
I enjoy myself so much. I am, that's what they say, I'm a shredder, right? I really love it, yeah.
100%. I still can't get up, but I will figure it out.
I love it. I want to get to use skis and do it every winter now and not hate the winters anymore. It's so freaking fun. Even falling is fun, honestly.
So fun, and you should definitely go.
Yeah, I think you should join the Husky Club if you want. It's definitely like a fun thing. If you can't do it this year, definitely there's next year. Just join. I recommend people join.
Absolutely. And then the year after that, and then the year after that, and then it might get to, you know, summer and winter, because it's always snow on the mountain.
Finally being able to churn while doing the pizza. So like just having control and churning is fun because you get to go down big hills and not fall every second.
Meeting everyone. Like you create a new community and you get to meet new people. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, so I definitely like the lift part of it. But not only that, but being able to like freestyle after learning the lessons, that's my favorite.
I'll give it 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Even though the Washington weather drenched us with rain, there were still endless smiles all day long. After an epic day of shredding, we took cover under a big blue tarp for some delicious burgers cooked up by Chef Maddie Pete. While the smiles spoke for themselves, post-participant survey data confirmed that Ski for Free was a huge success.
Life is like the snow, it'll come and it will go. You gotta get out and get it while you can. I got my skis and my six string, and I got a song to sing. Skiing party, that's my master plan. For as long as it will snow, to the mountains I will go. Skiing party till it comes in spring. Amanda Gray!
Co-creating this program and holding Ski for Free was a true highlight of my college experience. I am incredibly proud of the Triple 60 team, the Husky Winter Sports instructors, and the beginners who had the courage to come out and try something new. This was the first of many Ski for Frees to come, and the program is in highly capable hands as it moves into its second year. I feel confident that 0 to Triple 60 will continue to reduce barriers and open the door to more shredders for years to come. I hope that by creating a sense of belonging on the slopes for these individuals, they might feel empowered to continue and even teach younger generations years down the road. I am endlessly grateful for Emma Moss and Annalise Pree who have poured their hearts into this program, for Kate Wilkinson for her friendship and partnership in leading Husky Winter Sports alongside me this year, for our photographer Dylan Lockard, for my parents who continue to support me no matter what, for the Mary Gates Endowment, the CEP Major, and individual donations for financially supporting this effort, and most of all, for the people of Husky Winter Sports, past, present, and future, who continue to make the slopes a more fun and welcoming place for all.
Ski for free!